Yes, it's that time of year again. Happy holiday time. Parties, presents, mistletoe.
Are you sure you want this mistletoe right over the door?
Certainly. Then if anything good drifts in, we can grab him.
For Hollywood and the movie makers, it's the biggest season of the year. Ticket sales soar, profits jump, new records are set. And for movie audiences all over the world, a gift of special films. Warm, sunny, sentimental entertainment for the whole family.
And now, what would you like me to bring you for Christmas?
Nothing, thank you.
Oh, come now, you must want something.
Whatever I want, my mother will get for me.
Join us now and enjoy some great moments from holiday classics with stars like Lucille Ball, Bob Hope, Shirley Temple, Ingrid Bergman, and naturally, Bing Crosby. So hurry, round up the family. Let's get together for Hollywood's happy holidays. Santa Claus, high spirits, good cheer. But we don't have to tell you what the season is all about, do we?
This is Mary and I'm Joseph, and we're going to Bethlehem to see if we can find some place to stay. And that's all you have to know, really.
I'm back.
The holiday season means different things to each of us. To the movie makers, the holidays are a box office bonanza, the biggest celluloid season of the year. To the audience, it means movies the whole family can enjoy, like Miracle on 34th Street, a perennial favorite. Edmund Gwenn won an Oscar for his portrayal of the man who claimed he really was Kris Kringle.
Go right ahead. Well, here's a list of toys that we have to push, things that we're overstocked on. Now, you'll find that a great many children will be undecided as to what they want for Christmas. When that happens, you immediately suggest one of these items. You understand?
I certainly do.
The kids, of course, believe in him, especially this little girl sitting on Maureen O'Hara's lap. Recognize her? She's 8-year-old Natalie Wood.
But I've got a feeling he is Santa Claus, Mother.
Some people don't believe that. That's why they're having
But
this.
he's so kind and nice and jolly. He's not like anyone else. He must be Santa.
When Santa Claus is put on trial, writer-director George Seaton used a unique and official way of saving him and won himself an Oscar for his efforts.
Since the United States government declares this man to be Santa Claus, this court will not dispute it.
Thank you so much, Your Honor, and a very Merry Christmas to you.
Thank you, Mr. Kringle.
To cash in on the public hunger for good family entertainment, holiday movies run the gamut from comedies to musicals to classics. Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol is the classic of its kind, made into 12 movies, the most recent being this musical version called Scrooge, with Albert Finney as the old miser who's turned into a tower of generosity and goodwill. In the movies, there's nothing sacred about Santa. Not when Bob Hope rounds up a squad of underworld pals and forms a collection team. For a good cause, of course. In The Lemon Drop Kid, charity begins at home.
Santa Claus, Kris Kringle, St. Nick, it's all the same guy.
Oh, I get it. He don't give his right name either.
How you doing, Professor? Work it out.
Hey, kid, there ain't no pockets in these things.
Yeah, we arranged it that way. Hey, straight flush, let's hear you ring the bell. No. Not like you're trying to make a four the hard way. Jingle bells. Oh, now that's sweet. You're going to do a big business.
Thanks. Well, it's cold out there in the street.
Santa Claus don't drink. Now keep your pots open and your tracks shut. Now just get out there and put your heart into your work, just like you would if it was a shady deal.
Hey, kid, what about them other Santas?
Yeah, the streets are lousy with jolly old fat guys.
We put the slug on him.
Oh, now wait a minute. Wait a minute. You can't go around putting the slug on other Santa Clauses, especially at this time of the year when they're in season. Adjust boots, bellies, beards. Now go out and load your pots. Forward, march.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. All I find is to ride on a open sleigh.
Oh, jingle bells,
jingle bells.
Sometimes in the holiday movies, it's the kids themselves who come in for a little well-deserved ribbing. In the 1936 Bright Eyes, Jane Withers is the brat you'd love to stuff into a stocking.
I don't want any old doll. I wanted a wheelchair like his.
Little girls don't have wheelchairs, but you have lots of other nice things to play with.
I don't want anything else. I want a wheelchair.
This is more like it. Shirley Temple. In the 1930s, everyone's idea of the perfect little girl, especially when all the things she wanted for Christmas were the kind that didn't cost money.
When the reindeer passed my house, I was quiet as a mouse. But in my dreams I seem to see marching round the Christmas tree. Animals that never bite, never giving any fright. Soldier boys who never fight. That's what I want for Christmas. Yes, that's what I want for Christmas.
In 1944, Bing Crosby and writer-director Leo McCarey won Oscars for Going My Way. The following year, they came up with an equally successful sequel, The Bells of St. Mary's, and ensured their success by adding Ingrid Bergman to the cast. For this picture, McCarey decided on a fascinating experiment with a group of very young children who had never faced the camera before. We'll show you that experiment, but first, here's how McCarey leads up to the scene.
I'm sorry, Father, but you're disturbing us.
Disturbing who?
We're rehearsing a play, and the children can't keep their minds on what they're doing. It's the first grade, you know, and they're easily distracted.
You mean we're making too much noise?
To use your own words, yes, Father.
Oh, well, sister, we heard about your play, and we prepared a little surprise for you. You know, you can't have a Christmas play without Holy Night or a Dusty Fidelis.
Oh, yes.
Do you mean there's no room in your play for Holy?
Not in our play, Father.
What? I'd certainly like to see a play like that.
Well, would you like to see a rehearsal?
Yes, I certainly would. You can stay here and practice a while. I'm going to check into this.
For his nativity scene, McCarey told his band of young amateurs the story of the birth of Jesus, and then let them do it their way. No script. Watch.
Well, here we all are in the stables, and we're very happy here in Bethlehem. And there's our star. Here's our angel. There are the shepherds. And here are the wise men there, and there. And all here, and the neighbors are coming in, bringing their presents. because it's his birthday. Thank you. You make Mary and I very happy.
What do you do now, Bobby? Sing Holy Night, perhaps?
No, Father. We have another song.
Oh, how's it go?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jesus. Happy birthday to you.
Now stay with us. In a moment, we'll return with Lucille Ball and more of Hollywood's Happy Holidays.
Auntie Mame, it's 1 week till Thanksgiving Day
Not everyone remembers to buy a tree in time, but if you choose to get one in this fashion, better keep an eye peeled for the cops.
Hey, you! Where are you going with that tree?
In the 1947 musical Mother Wore Tights, Dan Daly is the vaudevillian who forgot, but with a little fancy footwork, managed to bring home the tree.
Merry Christmas, officer. Merry Christmas, is it? You'd think on this one night in the year folks would behave themselves.
Another tree is the holiday spirit symbol in A Tree Grows in Brooklyn. The little girl is Peggy Ann Garner, playing the role of the author of the best-selling novel, which became a hit film and a Broadway musical. The actor playing her father, James Dunn, received the kind of present actors most love to get, an Oscar. A tree did indeed grow in Brooklyn.
I'll be quite the thing, won't I?
I think it's silly. But Fancy said Papa was always talking about what nice hands you got. It cost a dime, but we had a salsa bottle top in the jump.
It's a watch fob. It's made out of shoelaces. I wove it on a spool with nails.
Well, if that ain't about the nicest thing I ever did see.
Maybe it's kind of silly, you not having a watch. And...
Well, now, madam, we're all out of mushrooms under glass, but I can tell you the time. That's the nicest present I ever did get, prima donna. And thank you, too, son.
You're welcome. I guess the shoelaces was mine.
It was silly.
There ain't nothing silly on Christmas.
For Peggy Ann Garner, it's now a year later. She's the star of Junior Miss and enjoying Christmas in a much more affluent family, although her gifts haven't improved much.
Judy, thanks. You see? I was trying to use yours up so you'd need that.
Well, thanks, Judy.
It's a barometer. In bad weather, the stuff goes up the spout, and in a hurricane, it overflows.
And ruins the carpet.
And if things get too tough, I can drink it.
Oh, high heels! Oh, damn thing!
You're only to wear them on special occasions.
Oh, Judy, this is stunning.
What is it?
It's a combination ashtray and cigarette holder for smoking in bed. The cigarette's in the frog's mouth, and you puff on this end, and the ashes automatically drop into the tray. So if you fall asleep, nothing can happen.
Except you swallow this.
Gift problems mixed with girl problems bother Lon McAllister in Home in Indiana. He has eyes for June Haver, but it's really Gene Crane who loves him, in spite of his taste in presents.
Oh, it's just beautiful, Spart.
It's a keychain. I figured even if you didn't have any keys, it was a handy thing to have.
Oh, it is. I'll certainly wear it.
Oh, of course it won't fit on your dress, but it will fasten on your blue jeans.
Now it's my turn. Just a little remembrance.
Oh, gee. Oh, gosh. Say, this is real good looking.
Did you really like it?
Oh, sure.
Hey, Cree, come on. Let's hold you up.
Welcome to the club.
She must buy them wholesale.
Movie audiences everywhere received a special gift of their own when O. Henry's classic short story, The Gift of the Magi, was filmed by 20th Century Fox in 1952. Gene Crane and Farley Granger starred as the turn-of-the-century New York newlyweds living on his meager salary. His one prized possession is his inherited gold watch. She spots what it is she'll buy for his present. But to get it, she'll have to sell her one prized possession, her beautiful long hair. The young husband also spots what it is he will buy for her.
My hair grows so fast, Jim. By spring, I can wear them. But you haven't opened your present, darling. To look at your watch 100 times a day now. Put it on and let's see.
Della, darling, why don't we put our Christmas presents away for a while? They're much too nice to use just now. You see, I sold the watch to buy you the combs.
Oh, Jim.
This is the kind of sentimental stuff good holiday movies are made of. For many, many years, no American Yuletide was complete without Bing Crosby and White Christmas. It was written for him by Irving Berlin, and this is how we first heard it in the 1942 movie Holiday Inn. It would go on to become the biggest-selling Christmas recording there has ever been.
With every Christmas card I write, may your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white.
In 1959, for his film Say One For Me, Sammy Cahn and Jimmy Van Heusen wrote Bing a new song, and it seemed to sum up what the whole holiday season is all about.
You've sent for years, not the joyful sound when sleigh bells ring, or the merry songs children sing. The little gift you send on Christmas Day will not bring back the friend you've turned away. So may I suggest the secret of Christmas is not the things you do at Christmas time, but the Christmas things you do all year.
From all of us at That's Hollywood, this is Tom Bosley wishing you a happy holiday all year long.